Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup. This should be a good one. The Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come into this one fresh off a victory that finally snapped the 6-game losing streak.
And there's nothing like that win that makes everyone happier in the locker room, better on the practice field, and they usually play a whole lot better that next game out as well.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they come in off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they...
The Commanders' offense ready to get things started. The #1 team in the NFC to this point in the season. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. His guys would be in the playoffs if the season ended today, but they need a big game from him here to make sure that stays the case.
And that's exactly why I listen to you, because you're exactly right. A big game will go a long way towards making sure they are in the playoffs come January.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 32-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Terry McLaurin, incomplete.
Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 89 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to burn his way forward to the 48. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week. I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Washington offense heading out. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the Vikings' 26-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Second and goal.
19, shot, go!
And they'll keep leaning on the line game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
Ready? Come on, ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Washington offense back out there. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
They kept the receiver in the short field without letting his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to... And the Washington offense going back to work. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go, 3. Viking, 18. Go.
To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
18-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead. Well, we're in the lap. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Daniels looking to throw.
30-yard line.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside. They sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And this is incomplete. The Commanders' offense set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Complete to Zach Ertz. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Washington, first down. A gain of 7. And the Commanders' first down.
Got it. Ready?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings slow to get up.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle here to Brown. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line.
Commanders, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Vikings.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
At the 8-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The play.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Zach Ertz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The Washington offense set to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Check, 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 check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'd like to just get aggressive on offense because to me this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 82 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Daniels. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets going.
And he fights forward for a -2-yard gain, second down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. Doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
2nd and 6.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back from the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Here we go. Start.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
That one looks like he'll throw here. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Got it.
3rd down and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
First down, Commanders.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Another carry.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So a victory here for the Commanders. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.